What's up, you guys? It's me, and I'm coming on today with another like chit chat video. Excuse me if this is not as in focus as it should be. Like, I'm having the worst trouble with this whole camera and trying to get the focus right. But this is a chit chat, and it's also going to be just like talking about some of the new makeup items that I've recently acquired. I'm really excited about some of them. The first is this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation that I've been seeing a lot of people wearing on YouTube here. And one person in particular who actually is the person like that kind of made me really go out and get it was Makeup by Madison here on YouTube. She has great makeup tutorials and things like that, and she always uses this within her videos. And also another product that I picked up, which is this Josie Maran or Josie Maran, I don't know how you say this crap, but it's the Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. And this is what it looks like. It's so like, I love the packaging of this. It looks so like classy. And I also finally went out and bought some MAC Fix Plus, which I've never used any of MAC setting sprays and stuff like that. I always felt like, you know, I could move on with my little cheapy stuff, which is like the e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I'm trying to achieve with my makeup is like the dewy finish where you look like you're glowing from within. That's what everyone says, like you're glowing from within, and that's what I want. So I'm just gonna take you guys through me doing my makeup. So I'm just gonna prime my face. I've already put my moisturizer on and stuff like that, so I'm priming with this Too Faced Prime and Poreless that I always use. I've also been like dealing with some breakouts on my face lately, which I already know it's because of me. I haven't been drinking enough water, and I definitely have not been exercising. It's like during the summertime I don't even have like any energy to do any exercising. Am I like the only person that feels that way? Because it's the summertime, you want to be out, you want to be you know, doing what other people are doing. Oh, and my hair. This is a tutorial that I just filmed. It is a flexi ride set, which I have not done since like I was transitioning, which has almost been 2 years. I can't even believe that it's almost been 2 years now since I transitioned. In August, it will be my 2-year mark. So I'm going to start off with the Josie Maran Enlightenment, and I just use 1 pump of this and then like put it all over my face and rub it in. You can use this in like 3 different ways. You can use it how I'm using it now, which is like all over underneath your foundation, or you can also use it as kind of like a highlighter after you've applied your makeup and before you do like your powder and stuff like that. And then another way is you can actually just mix it with like your moisturizer or BB cream or your foundation if you want like a little more of a subtle look. So I'm gonna spray myself with this MAC Fix Plus spray just to give my face a little bit more moisture. And I love the smell of this. It smells really, really good. Cannot put my finger on what it smells like, but I know like MAC has a lot of different Fix Plus sprays. And I'm gonna use like 2 pumps of this foundation. It's not too thick at all. Like, it's actually quite liquid. And just go ahead and dot it all over my face like I normally do. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is like with YouTube, I am not sure how long I've actually been on YouTube. I am the worst at like keeping track of years, like how long people have been together, how old people are and all of that. So I'm not even sure how long I've been on here, to the point where I've like actually been taking it serious and trying to be more consistent. But it has been a while. I will say that, at least since it was like my 2nd or 3rd year of law school is when I really started putting up videos and kind of getting into YouTube more. And I've been out of law school like 2 years now too. So what, that's like 3 years maybe? But my friend Kim was talking about the fact that like with how long she's been on YouTube, she feels like she at least thought she would have had more, you know, gotten a lot farther in her YouTube channel in terms of her numbers and stuff like that and views. than she is now. And I sort of feel that way too, because I feel like some people can just come onto YouTube and they'll be on here for like a month or two, and depending on what type of video they do, like they can literally gain thousands of followers with that one video. And for other people, like it takes a lot of consistency and posting and all of that stuff. My whole thing with it is like a lot of times you hear YouTubers who've been on YouTube for a while, they always talk about how they started, and it was like a hobby for me. It wasn't something that I, you know, sought after to make money. But like to me, it's like people can't really say that as much anymore, because everyone knows YouTube is like a great means, like it's a career for a lot of people. It's a great means for you to make money and stuff like that. So like, why not just straight up say that if that's how you feel? Like, yeah, when I started, I didn't know the extent to how much YouTube could be, like it could be a career and all of that, but now I'm finding that out more and more. And it's like, well, why wouldn't I want this to be my career? Because it's something that I enjoy. That's what you always want, or that's what I'm always looking for, is I want my career to be something that I really, really enjoy doing, and it's not like a job for me or anything. I'm going to go in with my concealer. But yeah, as I was saying, a lot of people are saying like, making it seem like it's bad if you view YouTube as something you want to be your career, which I don't see that as a bad thing. Like, I feel like if you already know the potential that YouTube can have, why not come in it with a plan and already knowing like, this is what I want. You know, I want this to be a career of mine, so I'm going to put my all into it. I'm going to do this, this, and this to make sure that it can be that for me. And I don't see anything wrong with that at all. And like, I would love if YouTube could be my career, which I don't know, like most of you guys probably do know that I am a lawyer and I work for the federal government and stuff like that. I'm not the typical lawyer, if you will. Like, a lot of people, when I tell them that I'm a lawyer, they're like, oh my gosh, you're going to court, you work at a firm. And it's like, no, that's not the only type of lawyer there is, you know. A lot of us can do advising, do transactional work and stuff like that. And I don't even feel like a majority of us actually do litigation and stuff like that. And even people who are litigation attorneys, a lot of cases settle out of court, so you're rarely like actually going to trial. I know I've done like 1 or 2 videos on here talking about law school and stuff, and I have seen some people express interest who are wanting to go to law school, thinking about it, or are in law school and stuff like that. And so if you want me to do specific videos of like trying to find a job after law school, how that is, or my experience at least, or some other things dealing with law school, just let me know, like in the comment section, or you can always email me and ask me questions and stuff. I'm always open to like share things with people about law school, because I feel like if you're gonna go to law school, like you need to know what you're getting yourself into, because it is not easy and it's very mentally challenging. And if you're not up for the challenge, or your family isn't there like to really support you, then yeah, you might not even need to go through the hassle. So yeah. My friend Kim also was talking about in her video that, you know, she feels like she kind of has no life. And I feel the exact same way. I feel like I'm such a homebody and like an old person inside. But I'm only 27, so it's like I should be out right now jet setting or hanging out with friends and just doing crazy stuff in life, because I'm not married. I don't have like a child or anything. So I don't have like that many responsibilities that most people would have. And it's like, these are my prime years and I need to really be doing, you know, fun stuff. But fun stuff to me is like being in the house, doing videos like I'm doing right now, and watching Netflix, hanging out. Like, I would love if my friends would all come here all the time to my place and let's hang out. I love that, because I just enjoy being in the house and just being in lounge clothes and, you know, not having to dress up all the time or really be out and about all the time. That's just not in my character or personality. And it may be because of the way I was raised too. Like, I come from a small town. We don't have that much stuff to do there. We just got a movie theater not too long ago. We don't have a bowling alley. We don't have a mall. Like, it's a really small town, and pretty much all you do is go to school, hang out with friends at their houses, go to church, go eat, and like that's pretty much what it is. If you really want to like do something fun and, you know, like go bowling, you have to go like almost an hour away to like another nearby city. I'm getting back into actually wanting to film because I feel like sometimes it just takes a lot out of me, especially with the fact that I have like a full-time job. So it's like I have to find the extra energy after work or on the weekends to actually film videos. And then that's why I kind of don't have a life too. I blame it on YouTube, but I don't want to blame it on YouTube because I actually enjoy doing this. But any free time that I have, I'm like, I don't really want to go out and do anything. I'd rather be filming videos for you guys because I like doing that. And even with editing, like I'm not the best at it. I didn't go to school for editing, but my boyfriend did. And let's just talk about that, like significant others. He is so tech savvy and he knows about photography because he actually is a photographer on the side, and he's great at editing. He does that at our church. So he knows how to do all of this stuff, and it just irks my nerve, the fact that he will not like help me out with it sometimes. Like he's all about that tough love, like you need to figure out how to do it yourself so you can feel accomplished, and you know, you don't have to depend on anybody to show you how to do it because you figured out how to do it. And I'm just so not like, I'm the opposite. Like, look, show me how to do it one time, and once I get it, then I won't have to ask you. But I don't want to struggle to figure out how to do some things. But with him, that's how it is. And like we bump heads all the time about that, even just like about editing, because he's really hard on me, which sometimes I do appreciate it after like we've argued about it and I see it back, or you know, I figured out how to do things. But for the moment, I'm like, look, why do I have to go through this every single time with you? Just show me how to do the crap. I wanted to purchase the what is it, the Jaclyn Hill highlighter by Becca, but everywhere I've gone it's been sold out, and I just hate buying things online, honestly, because I'm impatient. I don't want to wait for it to ship to me. So if I can't just go in Sephora and purchase it, then I'm like, forget it. But I've seen a lot of people use it. But I want to know, like, what are some suggestions of like other videos you guys would like to do? I feel sometimes like I'm all haired out to the point where like, what new tutorial can I really come up with that hasn't been beaten to death on YouTube already? Because I feel like a lot of times us vloggers, like we end up doing similar videos as others, and it's just because like what else is there out there to do? Like you have to be really creative and come up with something. But I also don't want to come up with something that you guys don't want to actually, you're not interested in or care to see. I guess a little bit of this really does go a long way. It's the, is it Global Glow? Yeah, Global Glow. Global Glow. Global Glow. And I really love this a lot. But I feel like the whole strobing trend and all of that, everything is like, there's so much going on with makeup and fashion, and I just cannot keep up. I told you guys, I feel like I'm an old person. Like I can't keep up with anything, and I'm just trying to stay hip, as some people would say, as the old people would say. I'm gonna spray a little more of this Fix Plus just to set all of this makeup. I'm getting it all in my hair. Hopefully it does not frizz out on me. And a lot of times I do like don't come on camera because I don't have my makeup on point and stuff. So I'm like, if I'm not gonna do that, then who's about to watch my video with my bare face looking crazy and ratchet? But you just have to be comfortable in your own skin, and I'm learning that more and more. Like I need to be comfortable in my own skin and not worry about all of this stuff. You know, I am beautiful. It's what's on the inside, not on the outside, because all of our looks are gonna fade. Well, hopefully they won't. We can be like J-Lo and Snatched until, you know, like we're up in our 40s and 50s and Halle Berry. But in reality, that's not gonna be all of us, and I'm probably not gonna be that. But yeah, so it's like more so what's inside. And this color that I'm putting on my lips is by MAC, and it's Men Love Mystery. I always want to say Men Love Misery for some reason. I don't know why, but that's always what I say. And this is Wet n Wild Mauve Out of Here. Now put that on top. Just because sometimes I feel like purples kind of wash me out, and they always make your teeth look like really yellow.